And salutations, Serjavians! It is Serjay Svek back with another stream of Good Night, the Steam edition. Good to see you all. It is Monday, September 26, 2022, and it is almost October. We are reaching the final quarter of 2022. Holy cow, how fast everything seems to be nowadays. Goodness gracious. Can't believe it myself, and I hope that everybody who is watching is doing great work. And yes, thank you very much for dropping by, Soulless Husk, for giving me for the support. I appreciate it very much. Always thank you. And yes, I did say in the title of this stream that my voice is pretty hoarse, but we're doing what we can. You know, we do sometimes, you know, you just have to push through with it because you do it for the love of the game. And speaking of games, we'll go ahead and just talk about what's happened yesterday. But for those of you who are watching from the Philippines, I hope that you are all taking care, staying dry, and staying hydrated, because we did just go through a very strong storm yesterday. Hopefully everything is sorted out on your neck of the woods and you are staying safe. So for now, let's get back to the game, and we're gonna go play Hell Mode. Normal Hell Mode, rather, because with the Anniversary Edition, they did change the names. So we still have Easy. It's no longer Casual. It's called Pain Kink Mode. Now we have Normal Hell, and of course, we still have Filipino, the unlockable super difficulty that we have here. Oh, goodness gracious. I don't think I'm ready for that anytime soon. And by the way, Soulless Husk, since I know you've been playing this game off stream, they did reset the leaderboard, so I'm coming for you, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and show you some good scores. Your chat moderation is kind of harsh. Oh, yes. Thank you for pointing that out. I think I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna try and fix that for future streams. That was from when I was very defensive about my chat moderation back in the day. Believe me, it used to be a lot worse, bro. It used to be a lot worse, but thank you for pointing it out. I'll try to make it a little less strict next time. Morning, Sashimi. Good to see you. It's been a long time since you've been on stream. Yes, and actually, it is early for me because I'm trying to be more consistent with my stream schedules. So on Mondays, for example, I will stream at 8 a.m. Philippine time. That's plus 8 GMT. And another again on 8 p.m. GMT on Mondays as well. However, tonight I won't be able to stream because I do have a previous appointment. But I do plan to stream on Saturday, October 1, 8 a.m. plus 8 GMT, because that's going to be my birthday stream. The question is, I have no idea what I want to stream on that day. Leave it down in the comments below what you think I should do. But definitely, I'm thinking of doing another Q&A because I haven't done that in 2 years. So maybe just ask any questions that you want from me, and hopefully you'll be able to enjoy learning a little more about Serjay Svek, especially now that he has rebranded as a PNG tuber. Okay, so for me, actually, I am... the question Solus is asking is, how close am I to affiliate? I'm already at 48 followers, so I just need a couple more followers on Twitch, and then I need a couple more people to chat. So if you could round them up as much as you can, Solus Husk, I would appreciate bringing more people into the Serjavian Nation. Hopefully they'll be able to join me as we surf the waves of color. And Sashimi says, I think you should play what you want on your birthday stream. Well, thank you. I'll go ahead and keep that in mind. But I'll definitely keep the Q&A because I think I want to get more people interested in who I am. And I think I'm going to put it on Twitter and Facebook. Just people can leave their questions behind so I can go ahead and show it off. So yeah. No, I'm not going to play Dark Souls. I don't have a PS4 or anything that can support Dark Souls. I guess it's in Steam, but I lack space. So we'll just settle for Good Night or Splatoon. All right, so where we left off, we are now in True Hell Chapter 3. I was able to finish Chapter 3 normal last time at just an A-, unfortunately. But let's see. Look at all the bullets that I'll have to face in True Hell Chapter 3. Let's see how this goes. And I'm gonna use the keyboard this time. I have my split keyboard finally here. So let's go ahead and hopefully get enough stuff. Oh, you can pick up Dark Souls 1 on the Switch. Okay, interesting. We'll talk about that more in a second. Hold on. So, wow, people have been busy. I'm in 10th place. I'm in 10th place over here. And where are you, Soulless Husk? Okay, I think I'll just keep on looking and now hopefully I'll find you there in the leaderboard. So let's go. Once again, friendly reminder that Good Night is set in a fictional country called the Philippines. Oh, you haven't done this level yet? I see. Okay, Solus. Well, this is probably going to be a bit of a spoiler for you. Holy cow, look at that. Ah, yeah! Ooh. You know what I did say? I did say my throat is sore from commentating yesterday. Because for those of you who haven't watched, I was actually part of the commentating team in yesterday's Splat Philippines event, the very first meetup that we're going to be, that we actually had in 2 years. So it was great finally being able to get back on stage, being able to lend my voice, especially sharing the stage with my good friend Ren Connect. It was great, you know. Nothing brings out the hype more than being able to share the game that I am passionate about with some friends. And Husk says, I'm going to play it alongside of you, I think. Oh, okay, sure. I'll keep that in mind. I think we're definitely gonna try getting Dark Souls 1 on the Switch. Tell me, Husk, you're the one who's been playing the Souls series. How bad am I going to suffer in Dark Souls 1? Especially since I am sure that Dark Souls 2 and 3 improved on the formula. Ah! No slow-mo. We're not gonna slow-mo. You get more points if you finish the level without slow-mo. I don't know. I guess I'm just asking for punishment here. If you aren't raging at this, you won't rage at Dark Souls. Oh, that's great. I think that's very good. You know what? I just can't believe that there are more games that are coming to Switch nowadays. I really want to try playing Devil May Cry, because I think they have Devil May Cry 1, 2, and 3 on the Switch now. But I really wish that they could have up to 4 at least, because 4, I think, is a very good introduction for those of you who want to get more understanding into 5, especially. They really are. It really makes me want to pick up a Switch. Ah, okay. Well, yeah, you really should, Solus. And if you can, pick up the Switch soon so that you can also play Splatoon 3 with us. And if you haven't been drawn into the game yet, I would like to introduce you to the Splat East Asia Twitch channel, because that's where you can find the VOD of my commentating, and you'll be seeing a lot of weird and funny moments, especially when it comes to crabs. You'll find out what I mean when we get to crabs, when we get to a bunch of memes. I think I've been making a few memes when it comes to the commentating in the Splatoon Philippines. But one of the things that I really want to do, because normally we just play in Circuit Makati, which is like a strip mall in Makati. But one of the things that I really want to do is to be able to have, for Splatoon Philippines, to have an event in SM Mall of Asia, the biggest SM mall in the country. And what we can do after that is that we can actually have an event there, and I'll be the one at the commentating table. Ah! Personal space. Okay, so yeah, actually, because one of my I remember one of my close friends from college, he actually was a shoutcaster in 2016. I met him in the one of the conventions in SM Mall of Asia, in SMX rather, and then he was a shoutcaster for Overwatch back in the day. So, you know, seeing him in action, I really want to go ahead and give it a try too. But unfortunately, I don't have a well-fitting blazer. That seems to be a requirement if you want to be a shoutcaster in big events like those. So I don't have that. I'll just go ahead and wear my Splatoon shirts. I think that works well enough. Soulless Huss says, if you can send me a Twitter DM about it, I'll be sure to check it out. Or Discord, whatever works. Okay, I'll go ahead and send you the VOD, and hopefully you'll be able to enjoy some of the weird and funny stuff that happened yesterday. Ah! Woo! Oh, I got trapped. No. Trust the process, trust the process, trust the process, trust the process, yes. Trust the process, trust the process, yes. Trust the process, trust the process, no. Okay. Alright, just trust the process. Let it happen. Let it happen, Serjay. Let it happen. Let it happen. Don't let it happen. Okay. Holy cow, what a day. What a way to start your Monday. Monday blues, what is that? It's all about the Monday schmoves. There we go. Hold on. I think I'm getting the patterns right. Just gotta follow the patterns. You have to believe in the patterns. You have to believe in the... You have to believe in the patterns. Believe in the patterns. Believe in the process. Believe in the process. Believe in the process. Whoa, Nelly! Yeah! Oh, almost there. Almost there. I was almost able to clear it. You see, you just have to trust the process. Trust the process. I wasn't really spamming that yesterday, but there's a whole bunch of other stuff that I managed to say yesterday. And how are you, Soulless? I actually saw your video, and for those of you who haven't followed Soulless yet, he streams primarily on Twitch, but he now, he's a newly minted Twitch affiliate, by the way, so congratulations once again to you, Soulless. And he does put VODs up on YouTube nowadays, and the latest one is about your work on, well, Old Dragon Slayer. Well, he's called Old Dragon Slayer, but apparently he's Ornstein? So, I don't know. I don't really mind spoilers that much, Husk, but tell me, is Old Dragon Slayer really supposed to be the same Ornstein? Or is it just, like, you know, just someone who happens to have the same fighting style as Ornstein? The only reason why I know about Ornstein is because, I saw Robaz, one of the Swedish YouTubers, talking about him many, many years ago. Ornstein and Smo. We'll be... Oh, okay, I said we were gonna be fine. We're not fine. Nice work. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. Juke, 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 juke. Nice work, baby. Oh... Yeah, there we go. Ooh, nice work. Good job. Look at that. Look at that skill. Look at that power. Look at that mistake. Okay. Okay, so Husk says, okay, not sure about the lore. Could be the same person, or it could be just someone who inherited the armor or weapons. Yeah, probably. Or it's maybe just like one of those things where the developers were like, oh, you like Ornstein? Well, here's someone who actually looks just like Ornstein, but it's not Ornstein. We're not gonna say it explicitly, wink wink, hehe, fan service. You know, it's sometimes it do be like that, you know? There's like, hey, 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 you know? I guess. Well, they didn't give me the armor. Oh no, Huss, that's a pity right there. In DS2? Oh, I see. Oh, so they would have been able to give you armor back in the day. It isn't in the game, but it is in 3. I see, all right. There's just a whole bunch of stuff that's happening in the Dark Souls universe that I need to catch up on. But hopefully, yeah, if I'm brave enough, I'll go ahead and have my very first true Souls game in Dark Souls 1 on the Nintendo Switch. If you have not yet followed me and you want to see my frustration playing that game, feel free to follow Serjay Svek on Twitch and on YouTube as well. So, yes. And maybe you'll be part of my Dark Souls journey too, eventually. Oh yes, I think you mentioned it too, Husk, that people don't really like 2 in comparison to 1. I'm guessing there's a whole bunch of changes that occurred in that game. that people really didn't like. I guess the closest thing that I could think about is how people did not like Dynasty Warriors 6. Because whenever I read it on TV tropes, it's like, oh, Dynasty Warriors 6 really changed up the formula. And then people didn't like that because as a result. So yeah, sort of like that. Or in my case, because I grew up playing fighting games, even though I wasn't necessarily good at them, people really hated Street Fighter 3 when it first came out, because people were not into the fact that most of the old cast was replaced by new faces. So they were really disappointed, but it's only now, after so many decades, that people were actually grew affectionate because of that. So yeah. The big difference in Dark Souls 2 is that the creative director was different for the first half of development. They brought back the old director to save it. Oh, you know what? You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of the Star Wars sequels, the last batch of movies that we've got. It's been so divisive, you know? You can't have an opinion about the Star Wars sequels without causing a flame war in Twitter nowadays. Especially when it came with a change of directors from J.J. Abrams to Rian Johnson. Holy cow, people have been losing their minds. Look at that. I am losing my mind there, Magellan. You may have found my country, but I am going to not going to lose. Yes, Husk, what is it? Ooh, ooh, ah! Oop, 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 ah. Do I like the sequel trilogy? No. I don't like the sequel trilogy. There's just so much that could have been done to make it better. The only thing that I really liked about the sequel trilogy is because I liked that Palpatine was there. That's the only thing. Oh goodness, I managed to save our relationship. Husk has not disowned me yet. I can still have a place in the phylactery. Holy cow. There were just so many things that got, I wouldn't say ruined, because ruined is a subjective term, alright? But there were just so many things that got derailed between The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi, that when they scrambled to try and fix it in The Rise of Skywalker, things just became a really big mess, unfortunately. So, unfortunately, they were having it good, but I will say this. The Force Awakens really was playing it super safe. They were just trying to make A New Hope 2.0. And I guess The Last Jedi was okay, in the sense that, you know, they were really trying to mess things up in a way. They're not trying to make it like Empire Strikes Back. But there were a lot of things that were happening there that really shocked people, and I don't blame them for that. But because of the setup, especially with the change in the two directors, things just became a really big mess when it came to the conclusion of the saga in The Rise of Skywalker. I really wish things would have been better, but, you know, that's just how it is. They can't do anything about it. And apparently, I forgot where I heard this from, but it was like, if they're gonna move on from make new Star Wars movies, they're still gonna take into account the events of parts 7, 8, and 9. So everything that's happening there so far will still be canon. The thing is, you know, I don't really have to worry about that because, I don't know. It's kind of like me and Marvel nowadays. After Endgame was finished, I kind of lost interest in all of the Marvel movies now. In the MCU, I mean. Because now, I don't have to take into account the movies anymore. I really have to watch the series. Before, I could get away with not watching, like, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or the Netflix series like Daredevil and stuff, because they were not really integral to the movies. I was a movie-only person, actually. But now that we have the series playing a very important part in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I kind of said I can't really dedicate my time to this. Just watching Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness made me think, holy cow. Things are very confusing for me now. Or rather, would be so confusing for someone who doesn't know the events of WandaVision. So yeah, it's kind of hard for someone who just wants to stick to one medium. And it must have been even harder for, like, back in the 90s, the 80s and 90s, when they didn't have any new Star Wars movies and they had to make this extended universe via books and video games and everything. There's just so much material that they had to go through. And then when Disney took over the Star Wars franchise, they had to say, nope. Almost all of these, they're no longer canon. Most of the stuff that we have in the movies, that's still canon. But the books and the video games, no, we're gonna be making a new canon now. And I can feel for those people back in the day, in the old Star Wars fans, when they realize that no, your version of Star Wars events after the movies is no longer canon. That must have hurt. That must have hurt. So, but yeah, then again, we'll just see what happens in the future of the franchise. But if it boils down to it, I'm still probably not gonna watch Star Trek. I don't know. It's already hard enough to get involved in one space show. Then we now have Star Trek. Star Wars Eclipse is new. I haven't heard of that one. What is that, Husk? Ow! Oh! Taste the rainbow! These are not Skittles, baby! Whoop! Ah! It's the last Star Wars thing I'm excited about, except for Jedi Exile, or whatever it's called. Ah, yeah, the sequel to Jedi Fallen Order, got it, is Jedi Exile. Got it. Alright, yeah. I don't know. I guess I'm a bit jaded when it comes to the franchises nowadays. When people are trying to copy the success of Marvel, with having a multiverse that spans decades, and if you miss out on it, you're gonna miss out on a lot. So that's what I'm trying to say. So it's very unfortunate for those people who don't have the time or the patience to actually go through all of those things. So yeah. Hey, it's the devs again. They popped out. Eclipse is one of the new games in development that was talked about, like, once. I see. Okay, it looks like they didn't really have make it a big deal, I suppose. Oh, okay. And then, for Marvel, Moon Knight is good, apparently. I see. Well, for me, the only series that I would have actually watched is Falcon and the Winter Soldier. But the only reason why is because I love Captain America. And that's funny. People, whenever I say that my favorite superhero is Captain America, people always give me weird looks. Because I'm Filipino. I'm not American. And, well, I just like Cap, okay? I liked him in the video games. And he was great, Again, talking about the spirit of America. What he represents. That's why when Civil War came up, I've always been Team Cap. When they had Captain America Civil War, I was always Team Cap. Take that, filthy Iron Man fans. I'm sorry. If there are any Iron Man fans there in my chat, I am so sorry. What about you, Husk? I think you also follow the events of the Marvel movies. Were you Team Iron Man or Team Captain America? I'm just saying. Captain America should have gotten greater billing in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It does stand out that I like Captain America, yeah. Imagine a non-American saying, yeah, my favorite superhero is Captain America. Oh, you stand with Iron Man. We're about to be having a civil war of our own right here. I keep getting bamboozled by this. Hold on. Let it follow. Up, back, out. Okay, never mind. You Sisyphus. I don't enjoy this, really. You know, rolling my rock up and down the mountain for eternity, not being able to derive any happiness. You know what they say. You know what they say. It's all about what they were planning to say, but I forgot what they say. Given your line of work, you do understand some oversight in the US, but there needs to be a line that has to be drawn, which is true, you know. Thing about, I think what made the movie version of Civil War more palatable for me is that they actually made the issue, I think, a bit more relatable for someone who has not read the comics version of the series. Sometimes there needs to be a line that's drawn. I agree with that message as well. But, you know, again, you know, there are always good and bad people on both sides of the equation. And that's why, you know, it was a difficult thing to watch, especially near the end. But I'll say this, the choreography in the final fight scene was delicious. And that really reminded me of Raid. The Raid Redemption again. You know, I keep watching clips of the Raid fight scenes, but I really should watch the Raid itself. Those were some great action movies. Ow! Hammer time! Oh, please let me clear this stage. I know I can do this. I can do this. Oh, come on. Rage party? No, we're not raging here. There is no time to rage. Life is too short to be raging at video games. We have more important things to rage about, like taxes. And how expensive everything is. Welcome, inflation! Things that I did not imagine I would be living through in my life. Going through inflation, pandemics again, and stock market problems. So yeah, we are in for one heck of a ride, everybody. But hopefully everybody will be able to survive this together and maybe have fun along the way as the world burns. Ow! True. Whoop! Oh, nuts. Come on! Up! Well, you know what? What Gandalf said, you know what? Nobody ever really expects these things to happen in their lifetime. But that's just how it is, you know? You just gotta make the best of it. Is the world burning in my area? Not necessarily burning, but, you know, we could do better, you know? We could always do better. I'm waiting for the housing market to stop crying about buying a house. That is so true. Buying a house in this economy? You sure about that? I don't think so. I'm already scared about, you know, having to raise kids in the coming years. And then we want to buy a house too. Are you sure about that? Doesn't seem very sustainable. But yeah, you know what? I don't know. That's the thing about living, you know, it's very unpredictable. So hopefully things will actually make more sense in the coming years. But in the meantime, I'm gonna charge my phone. I forgot that I actually have to charge my phone. And for those of you who are watching and who have not yet followed Serjay Svek, feel free to, you know, share the stream, share the links. Let's get me to affiliate. We are already at 48 followers on Twitch. Let's see if we can get up to 50 before my birthday. And not only that, get 3 people chatting. And I also need to get up to 500 subs on YouTube so I can actually post whatever I want on the community tab. I don't want kids, Husk says. It's a struggle to just be me. I see. Yes. Actually, that's the thing, you know. You know, when you already, you know, worry about, you know, being honest to yourself, having to live, you know, survive on your own, and then you have a spouse and a family to take care of too. That's a big decision to make. And especially nowadays, it's not a decision that's easy to think about. Because holy cow, you have to decide so many different things. Some people just like to take the leap of faith, but, you know, I don't know. At this point in time, I'd rather be it doesn't hurt to be a bit more careful, in my opinion. But hopefully everything works out. And even if it doesn't work out, you know, hopefully we'll just make the best of things. Because that's all that we can really do in the end, you know? Taong Lobo, the Wolfman. Yes. Oh, this is the confusing part again. You'll be seeing this, Husk. The projectiles will retract and then they'll shoot for real. So this is the part that got me stuck the last time I was streaming this game. Ow! I think we're doing good. I put this on the lowest graphic settings that this game can offer, and so far we don't have any skipped frames. So that is good enough for me. Okay, here we go. This is the one that retracts and shoots. Husk. Keep an eye out on this. I'm giving the competition tips. Look at that. Whoop, up, up. He juking. Whoop, up, woo. Yeah. Oh. Okay, trust in the process. Trust in the process. Yes, trust the process. Trust the process. Trust the process. No. Okay. Yes. Work it. No. That's just how it is, you know? I'll just say this, you know? Nothing beats being able to commentate. And I think I did it for like 6 hours yesterday. Holy cow, I just realized it. No, not 6 hours, because there was like a break for a while, but I pretty much had the commentary table to myself and a rotating list of commentators all throughout. And it was an awesome thing to be able to experience it with a number of different people. But of course, nothing beats the hype when you're with one of your closest friends, Ren, like me with Ren, on the commentating table, because holy cow, what a rush. You know, Husk, I'm really thinking we really need to collab too, but I'm not sure about what games we can play together. So let's see what we have in store in Steam. Ah, come on. Absolutely, indeed, yes. You know what? If I'm not sure if it has crossplay, but if I could, I would love to play Payday 2 co-op. You know, there's something about the memes about robbing, about Payday 2. It's just fun. I would give you my all, pretty baby. Whatever you call that a baby, yeah. I would give you the best of me, the best of me. I'm gonna get copyright. I'm gonna get demonetized even before I hit affiliate. My voice is gonna give me the best of me. Yes. Okay, I ran out of screaming yesterday. Holy cow. Payday could be fun, yes. I'll go ahead and check if the Switch version has, what's this? A crossplay? Because the Steam version is goodness gracious, it's like 100 gigs. Like that. Oh, you know what? EDF. That was a very fun game that you had. Yeah, maybe I could go ahead and team up with you and your friends. If you don't mind, while I'm playing here, Husk, can you go check what's the size requirement of EDF? I think that's the Steam version, right? I'll go check if there's a Switch version too. You know, I'm letting the Switch carry me because that's all that I have. Gotch! EDF 5. EDF, Earth Defense Force 5. I think in Japan they're already at EDF 6. And the Russian Badger, he made the YouTuber, he actually made a video, but his one was EDF 4, I believe. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of EDF games on the market right now. And yeah, EDF 6. EDF 6, I think, is still exclusive to Japan. That's where the HoloLive tie-ins are in right now. So yeah, it's quite busy. I assume, you know, with all of those things that are coming in, I would assume it's gonna fry my frame rate even more, Husk. I'm gonna stay in 720p 60 frames. Thank you very much. I was actually watching your stream yesterday, Husk, or the other day, and I noticed, wait a second, how come in the overlay the screen is so small, but everything seems so clear? And then I checked your Twitch frame rate, and I was like, oh wow, 1440. So that's what it's like to have 1440p. That's just some really, really fancy high-class stuff right there. Like, dang! People actually seeing in 1440p. And then I was joking with my friends yesterday because we were talking about our glasses. And then I was like, man, we were comparing eyeglass grades. And I was like, wow, I am... what's this? I thought I had it bad because I was seeing at 360p, but someone had an even thicker pair of eyeglasses than I did. And so I was like, I was seeing at 360p. You've got 144p, dude. Holy cow. Man, you know, living with glasses almost all your life, it's something. It's really something. And Huss says, my internet is great, but I'm still at a single computer setup. Oh, I see. Single computer, but double monitor, I presume, Husk? Or are you also on the single monitor gang? Because that's how I started out. When I finally was able to get a capture card, I had to rely on my laptop screen only. And because of that, I had to play on a very tiny screen in my OBS. That's what I survived on. So I only had my laptop, and I had to look through my game footage via OBS. So imagine having to look through the screen using that information, and it was really tiny. And if you see my layout right now, you see how my PNG tuber model overlaps a bit. What if that overlapped with a life bar? I could not see that back in the day. So I survived that for like a year until I finally coughed up and bought a second monitor so I can actually use OBS on one screen. And I saw, holy cow, how was I able to survive for all this time with a single monitor, a single laptop monitor? Oh, finally, we've cleared that. Ow! Yeah, if you get EDF, we need to have Steam to party up. Got it. Thank you. I'll keep that in mind. I just hope the space requirements are not that much, but I'll give it a try. It looks like a lot of fun. Yeah, Milas, welcome for dropping by. And yeah, this is the part that really threw me off the last time I was playing this level. They were faking it. They're gonna be like, whoop, we're gonna come for you. Nope, not this one. So yeah, welcome back, Milas. Hoping you are enjoy. And you are safe from the storm earlier. Oh, and you want to send me more tech using a balikbayan box? Thanks. Can you send me a GPU, Husk? I don't know. I don't even know what those things are, but I know the things that always keep getting run out last year because of, you know, all the Bitcoin mining and stuff, all those GPUs. Because holy cow. Try focusing only near your character, nothing else. Might help. Thanks, Milos, appreciate it. And Huss says, if I get a better one, I'll send you the old one. Perfect. I'll take that. Ow! Okay. Watch out for the bullets. Yeah, Kate, some space. Okay, why did I not go back? Hold on. Don't mind the white bullets. My current one is beefy for 2017. That's from 2017, and you can still do 1440p. Holy cow! That's the beauty of actually being Twitch affiliate, because if I recall the rules correctly, now that you're Twitch affiliate, Huss, you can already stream at a higher frame rate compared to non-affiliate partners. We're kind of stuck at 720. So yeah. And my OBS actually runs on GPU. Oh, okay. I don't really know how that works, so yeah. I think that's like the NVIDIA or something like that. You know, I've been at this for 2 years. I still don't really know all of the tricks and tips of OBS, actually. So, there. I just hit play and hope for the best that there's no lag. My graphics card runs my stream, not my computer's CPU. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Thank you for explaining. Ah! Okay. Ooh, what? Okay, ooh, here we go. Trust the process again. Trust the process again. Trust the process again. Nice. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yes. Checkpoint. Here we go. Here we go. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Wow, come on. Almost there. I can't block that. I have no way to block. I only have this rock. Yes. If you smell what the rock is blocking. Oh, no. Yes. 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 Why so ambitious? Because that's the only thing we have to survive in this world. Look out. Manananggal is here. All right. Whoop. Ah! Tilt. Okay. Almost there. Almost there. We could do this. This is easy. This is easy. Trust the process. Trust the process. There we go. See? Trust the process. Nice. Yes. 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 Go for it. Trust the process. Trust the process. I'm not doing anything. Just let the game play for itself. You know what? It's just like Gordon Ramsay used to say. Let the knife do the work. Let the knife do the work, you donkey! You idiot sandwich! Let the knife do the work. Let the game do the work. Yes. Ow! It was only when I finally got into the pocket knife hobby that I began to appreciate actually having a sharp knife to work with. You know, I understand people's concerns about sharp knives, but then again, you know, after years of cutting food with dull knives, sharp knives are a thing. And I guess, Huss, that's one thing that I am jealous about in America, because you can pretty much carry a pocket knife almost anywhere, and nobody will really bat an eye. I say really because people still might find it unusual for you to carry a pocket knife in this day and age, but it's not as, how shall I say, as forbidden as in here. Because you can't take it on buses, you can't take it on trains, so, and in certain places, so you're limited in your options. You have to be very discreet if you want to. If you want to show that no, you are not a psycho in the making. You just want to use your pocket knife to open a box or peel your apple. But really now, who peels apples? All the good stuff is in the skin, you know? All the good stuff is in the skin of the apple. So yes, I'm probably gonna be getting wax from the apple as well. But you know, you just gotta deal with that for the nutrients. In the Philippines, you know what? In school, you could order rice and have rice with chicken skin. Just chicken skin. So it's sort of like chicharrones. Or, you know, what do you call those in English? The chicharron, the pig skins, pork rinds. Yeah. So imagine having pork rinds and rice for lunch. That was a legit strategy back in the day. I'm not sure, Milas, if you also did that when we were still in high school, because they did sell that in the canteen. At least they gave you rice for lunch. Yeah, that's true. I need that right knife to cut my rice. Yeah, you're gonna have to cut every single grain of rice. Have fun with that, Milas. Okay, Milas, I want you to confess to me. Did you order the chicken skin with rice that they used to serve back in the high school cafeteria? Ow. Oh yeah, thank you. Pork rinds or pig cracklings, but you know, in Spanish, they call it chicharrones. But in Tagalog, we just call it chicharron. So yeah, cultural exchange. Of course, Milas loves the chicken skin, but the question is, did you buy only the chicken skin with rice? And also for you, Husk, I know rice is not really a staple crop in America that you would actually eat it all the time. So I wonder, what did they supply you with as a source of carbs? I suppose it was just bread or corn, depending on the state. So yeah. Yes, I did. That's included in the of course. I see. Sorry, I was reading chat. I did not die because I was making a mistake. I died because I was reading chat. Mashed potatoes are common. Oh, I see. So that's the so-called quote-unquote American rice. Gotcha. You guys really love your corn there and your potatoes. Pasta for pasta dishes. I see. For us, a meal is not a meal if it doesn't have rice. I remember back in elementary school, my classmates used to make fun of me if I would bring pasta for lunch, because they would say, "Wow, you're eating like an American, Kevin." You're eating like an American because you're not eating rice. Holy cow. Keep going left in the third direction change. I'll keep that in mind, Miles. Thank you. Oh, corn. There's a lot of filler veggies too. Yeah, but you know, imagine being that picky eater as a kid. I was one of those picky eaters back in the day, and holy cow, I now understand that type of headache that I put my family through when it came to me being a picky eater back in the day. I'm beginning to appreciate, you know, vegetables nowadays. It actually was a trip to Baguio that got me inspired to eat vegetables. So, hold on a second. Oh, almost there. So tell me in the chat, who are the picky eaters here? Were you picky eaters back then? Or are you still a picky eater back now? I definitely was a pickier eater back in the day. But now I'm more open to vegetables. But here's the thing. I still don't eat a majority of fruits. That's the funny part, because you know, as a kid, you think, oh, picky eater. You might like fruit because fruit is sweet and kids love sweet stuff. And usually they don't like vegetables because it's bitter. So, but for me, when I stopped being picky about my vegetables, I'm still very picky about my fruits. That's the hilarious part. It's still mango and banana for me. So, I'm just trying to go through the chat here while playing, but Husk is a segregationist in his chat. Okay. I only dislike a handful of veggies. Mostly the preparation is the problem. That's true. So I suppose, you know, for kids, they might not realize that, oh, that's Husk, sorry. Husk, Milas is a segregationist. Do you mind if you explain that a bit more when it comes to being a segregationist with your dishes? Yeah, and Husk dislikes only a handful of veggies, and the preparation is the problem. That's true. Going back to what I mentioned earlier, if you, the way you prepare vegetables, especially if it's just by boiling and it's very soggy, it ain't that good. I can understand now why kids don't really like those. Almost there. But yeah, Milas, what do you mean by being a segregationist? Holy cow. So it's like raw onion versus caramelized. I see, I see. And hello, Ren. Thank you very much for dropping by. Good to see you. And yeah, hopefully you all are doing well there before you go take your flight. How is your voice, by the way, Ren? Taking care of yourself, especially before you fly out. I'll read that comment from Milas in a bit. Almost there. Okay, almost there. Yeah, and again, I am encouraging all of the people watching, if you see any funny or weird or hilarious clips, feel free to clip them on YouTube or Twitch. I am twitching there at the same... Twitching? I am streaming there at the same time, so feel free to go ahead and capture those moments for posterity. And hopefully it'll become a video too. I'm really, you know, hold on. I'm just not seeing the pattern here. I'm doing good, a bit tired from packing, but hoping all is well. That's good, that's good. Well, hopefully I'll be doing I hope I'll be doing well here, because holy cow, I have not been doing well. Wait, am I discovering something? Yes, we did, baby. Yes, we did. We finally did it. I guess the answer was just to have Ren join. Ren, why were you not here earlier? We could have been done with this level already. All right, hold on. I'll get to your comments in a bit. Okay, so let's see. Mila says, soup always goes to a bowl with different types of dish. I pair them one by one with my rice in the entirety of my meal. I see. Okay, that, I understand that, what you mean. Whoa. So Ren, actually, one of the things you were talking about before you came on was that we were talking about if you were a picky eater back then, and if you are still a picky eater right now. Because like I said, I was a picky eater. I caused a huge amount of trouble for my family growing up when it came to food. And yeah, but now I've mostly outgrown the habit. I still don't eat a lot of fruit varieties, but I do like my vegetables more. So I guess that counts for something, I guess. Almost there. Bad night. It's not a good night after all. Nope, it's a bad night. Holy cow. Oh! I deserve that, indeed. Take a bath. Hey, you know what? I take a bath, you know. I take care of... This is the Philippines we're talking about, you know. If you don't take a bath, it's hell. Sometimes, especially during the summer months, you have to take a bath twice a day. That's just how bad it can be sometimes. Oh, we made it out. Nice. Big wave. Yes. Great job. Whoa, I am confused. All right. Why don't you like more fruit, Serjay? The Philippines has a lot of fresh fruit. That's a good question. I don't know. I guess I was just never really adventurous when it came to fruit. But, you know, growing up, my family would always tell me, you need to eat more vegetables. You need to eat more vegetables, Serjay. And I thought, oh, okay, yeah, sure, I'll eat my vegetables, sure. But then nobody really pushed me to eat fruit. So I think maybe that's the next big challenge. And you know what? I have tried some fruit. I have tried like rambutan. I have tried lychee. I've tried guyabano, which in English is what do you call that again? Soursop. Guyabano. I'm sure Milas and Ren know what guyabano is. In Zesto, if you remember in the 90s when they had the Zesto juice drinks and guyabano or soursop was one of the flavors, that was the worst thing that I ever tasted. As soon as I tried the guyabano flavor, or also known as soursop, that made me want to gag. And then, what's this? Even banana? Of course I like bananas. Bananas and mangoes were like there for me since the very beginning. Milas. Those were the good old reliables. But it took me a number of years to get used to papaya. You remember, Milas and Ren, when you visited my house back in the day? You tried my papaya shake. That was the time in high school when I finally began to like papaya. And it was only maybe like in 2018 or 2019 that I actually ate avocado. So I finally got to try avocado toast. And let me tell you what, it was, it isn't that bad after all. Oh no, melon is not good. You know, I'm talking about the orange ones. I still don't like those honeydew melons. They ain't my thing for some reason. Avocado toast is meh. That's true, Husk, actually. And that's the reason why some people, when they have avocado toast, they actually just put a little bit of salt and pepper and maybe some chili flakes to give it some flavor. Because for me, the best way to eat avocado is what my family used to do all this time. Just mash it up and then mix it with some condensed milk and then a little bit of ice. So you've got yourself a nice cold treat, especially during the summer months of the Philippines. Yes. And the funniest part about it is whenever my family used to serve avocado shakes, I gagged. I gagged at the smell. It's like, oh, it's avocado. Oh, God. Yeah. And Husk also says, if you need a place to crash in the US to go on culinary adventures, hit me up. I definitely will. Also, Mom would probably want to say hi. Oh, definitely. I'll say hi to her, too. Thanks for that, Husk. And we're talking about mango float and avocado float. Is there an avocado float? There's an avocado float? Really? Okay, for those of you who don't know, float is, or mango float or avocado float is just another way of us to recall, it's like a Philippine way of referring to icebox cake. So yeah, it's the cake with the layers with cream and graham crackers and then fruit and again and again and again and again and again. So it's like very sweet lasagna. Icebox cake. Husk. Icebox cake. If you don't call it icebox cake in the Philippines, usually it's called float, depending on the type of fruit used. We still have things like Coke float and root beer float, but if we're talking about the food kind of float, then that's the icebox cake. And mango float is a personal favorite of mine, especially with when the mangoes are in season, when they're just very sweet. Goodness gracious, that's the good stuff right there. Avocado icebox cake, yeah. Maybe I'll try that. Of course, Mila says, of course, just replace mango with avocado. My bro's wife made that and it was super delicious. Ah, okay, interesting. I'll give that a try. You know what? I actually made an apple icebox cake. Wait, are the purples one? The purple ones, I can touch those. Oh. Okay, let's do this then. All right, and also my restream chat is telling me that we have actually reached 100 messages. Great work, everybody. Thanks so much for being a part of this. All that's left is to get 2 more followers on Twitch, and I can hopefully hit affiliate status. So please, if you haven't done it yet, feel free to share the stream and hopefully get me to affiliate, and I'll be able to become part of it. But I think I've seen cakes like what you mentioned before, Husk says. Interesting. Interesting. So the white ones I can touch. Okay, I don't really get what's happening, but I'll keep that. So I can touch the white ones, just not the purple ones. Got it, got it. All right. Oh! Don't be afraid, don't be afraid, don't be afraid. Yes, we did it. Spiral 6 complete. Rank 10. I'll take it. I'll take it. Do you know a place called heaven? A place where there is eternal happiness, complete peace, and your mother. Wow. I want to reach heaven one day. It must be real, right? After all, you met her in that church. She was treasured and hidden. Holy cow, we did that. Awesome, awesome. Finally cleared it. A-. Don't forget to hydrate. Stay dry, stay safe, stay hydrated. 300 death limit. I managed to die within 300. No, I managed to reach 300 deaths. 342. But I'm still proud. I got no time on the slow-mo. So that should give me more bonus points. Yeah, put me on the leaderboard. Hey, there we go. Both of us are down here. Yes, nice, nice, nice. Holy cow, you see that? 500,000 points. And down here, I'm here with my 342 deaths. Okay, we have to do better. We have to do better. All right, so let's continue. Next up is Chapter 4. Okay, let's do this then. Good Night is set in a fictional country called the Philippines. We have to read this every time. Las Islas. This Christian is your savior. Wow, we're being chased by an army right now. The music is going hard right off the bat. Yes! Oh, Nelly! If you all don't know what this game is, this is Good Night, a Philippine-made bullet hell game. Don't get angry, get good. Yes. And a staple of Philippine VTubers. So yeah, just sharing it out with everybody. Get the word out. Good Night is actually on sale right now. So if you want to become part of the rage, feel free to download Good Night. Only available on Steam. Celebrating its anniversary right now. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, no. All right. Yes, 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 yes. No. Right. Okay. Perfect Serjay Svek stream moment. Because, ow! Why not, right? Why not? I can see it pop. I can see it exploding into the entire streaming world if they give it a chance, right? See? Yeah, I think it has potential. It has great potential. And yeah, we're starting. The developers are really starting with the Philippine VTuber community. And yeah, I want to do my part too to promote it because it's really fun. And this is a test of my rage. And so far, I am not getting angry. You know what game makes me angry? Splatoon 2. Why do you think I stopped playing Splatoon 2 in such a long time? Because it made me so angry when I did solo rank. You know how bad it is. You know, Ren, Milas, you've known me for a very long time. You know how bad it is when I start cursing at a video game. And not just cursing, regular cursing in a video game, but cursing in Tagalog. That's when it became really serious. That's how salty I became back in the day. So I'm like, no, I don't want to do solo ranked anymore. Let me just play with friends and have fun. Do it for the memes. And yeah, when it comes right down to it, I probably won't focus on ranked modes either in Splatoon 3. I'll just be like a filthy casual most of the time. I'm probably gonna keep leveling up so I can, if I can, what's this? Get all the weapons and everything and finish the story modes, but I'm not going to focus on ranked anymore because ranked, you're gonna die. You're gonna die in ranked. I know I still have... Oh wait, I'm playing in the US servers, so I'm not gonna fight the Japanese legends. So there's that, I guess. I don't know, Ren? Did you run into any Japanese players? Because I know you're also in the US server like I am. And Milas says, I've never heard you say PI. PI is the initials of a curse. A very particularly violent curse in Filipino. So I've never heard you say PI. If I did, I would be surprised. So yeah. I'm trying to be, you know, stream friendly, family friendly, advertiser friendly. So yeah. Because you know, if people would hear me curse, I would have there would be no doubt that the door would open and a flip-flop or a chinelas would be flying straight to my face immediately. Soulless Huss says, excuse me, what do you think I expect on the stream? Trying to be family friendly, advertiser friendly, you know, in the future. Husk says, you want to know the bad words, then don't ask me to say it, Husk. I am trying to preserve not only my channel, but my sanity, and trying not to get hit by my family. They're gonna be like, Serjay, what the heck are you saying? And then I know, it doesn't matter how old I am still my parents' child. And if they hear me cursing, that door is gonna be broken down faster than a police raid. What was I gonna say? Oh, almost there. Using that Filipino gamer language. But that's the funny thing, isn't it? I think you've noticed too, Husk, lately when it comes to like VTubers and stuff. As soon as the code words for Filipinos are spoken, they will come. The horde will come. Give it a try sometime on stream, Husk. Let's see if you can summon the horde too. Okay, Humabon, let's go. Ow. I shouldn't have challenged Raha Humabon like that. Okay, Ren says, server selection is for your connection stability's sake, but that won't let you get away from very strong players. Thanks a lot, Ren, for setting my expectations. In case I run into like lime soda again or something like that. Because I definitely... I definitely will keep that in mind. Soulless Huss says, what is the key word to summon the people? I will make it a channel reward at some point. I guess you could just say... Hi, Pogi. I guess. Hi, Pogi, or Mahal Kita. Like that. And then you will summon the horde, Husk. Trust me, it works for other VTubers. Hi, Pogi! It doesn't work for me because people know I'm Filipino anyway. The curse doesn't work for me. I mean, the summoning doesn't work for me. I don't know if the US has like an equivalent term for that I can summon the US horde. Whoa, I didn't even notice that. Holy cow. Ow! Summon the horde. Release the Swagapinos! They have slumbered, but now they awaken. Okay, I think I'm gonna go more to the left. It's blooming. It's like a flower's blooming there. Okay, okay, okay. We're getting there. The strats are there. The strats are there. Okay. In Japanese streams, it was "Hey guys." Oh yeah, that's right. Classic Inugami Korone. Yeah. Hey guys! But that won't work for me because I only speak in English. So I kind of set myself up in for failure there. I guess I'll have to speak in Spanish or something like that. Maybe spread the demographic a little bit. You know what I'm saying? If I can convince people that I'm actually a non-Filipino streamer and I tried and I say, "Hi, Pogi," what's gonna happen? Oy, Pinoy ka naman ah. Ba't nag-English-English ka pa? You know what? I think I'm gonna try something different. I'm not gonna try and attract the American audience. I'm gonna try and attract the Ilonggo audience. Let's do that. I'm gonna use Ilonggo words and let's see if I can attract this. Oy, umabon! Tumungalay ta! O sige! Pakdulon ta ka karon ha? I'm just threatening the boss here that I'm gonna beat him up later. If he wants to fight, I'm gonna beat him up later. If I bring you on my streams, you can ambush them with Filipino. They won't know what to do. I suppose, Husk, but the only problem is you're asking the wrong guy. I was one of those kids that grew up knowing only English. I only learned how to speak in Filipino when I finally started working. Wait, I'm gonna say what Mila says. Oy, ano tulog-tulog pa da? Daw sa unog takaron na ma. So to roughly translate what Mila said, he's just saying, "Hey, what are you looking at?" Daw, it's like you're trying to be like a big shot or something like that. Oy, ano tulog-tulog pa daw? Daw sa unog na takaron na. And the funny thing is, in the stereotype of Ilonggos is that we're very, very soft-spoken. You know, I'm not sure if in America you have stereotypes like that, like, you know, Texans are this, Californians are this, New Yorkers are this. But in the Philippines, we also have our own regional stereotypes. And Ilonggos, like me, the stereotype is that we're very, very soft-spoken. Even if we're angry, we don't sound angry. So it's like we have to put in a lot of extra effort just to convince people that we sound angry. Because we sound very gentle. It's like, how shall I put this in English? Like, yeah. Okay, I needed to die so I can read the chat. So Soulless Husk was saying, yes, it's kind of like what I was saying. It's like, what are you looking at, punk? That's what I was trying to say in Ilonggo earlier. Something like that. And then, so if we're gonna say it in English, let's say, you want to fight? Or you're looking at me, you want to fight? Like that. And if you say in Tagalog, I say, how do I say it in Tagalog? Sige, suntukin kita. Suntukin kita. Something like that, I guess. I can't say it because Tagalog is bad. And then Ilonggo, it's like, if you're gonna say it in Ilonggo, it's like, Pagolaita. Ano tingin-tingin mo dyan? Like, you really have to force it because our words don't sound naturally angry. So you have to it's like we're nobodies in Kingdom Hearts. You have to like really force the anger to convince people that we're angry. That's the Ilonggo way. But the thing is, as someone who grew up Ilonggo, I find those stereotypes not really true. Because the other stereotype that I think, and Milas and Ren, I think you can back me up on this, but Ilonggos are naturally sarcastic. I think it's because we're very soft-spoken. that because, you know, people are not convinced that we're angry and stuff like that, we make up for it in sarcasm. Case in point, when I was a kid and I still used my landline telephone to call my best friend, I got the wrong number. And then I kept saying, is best friend here? And they kept saying, no, no, no. And then I finally said, oh, I think I called the wrong number. And then they were like, oh, good thing that you figured it out. They weren't even saying, they weren't even angry. They weren't even saying, oh, finally, oh yeah, that's the wrong number. They were like, oh, great, you figured it out. And Adora Bunny, sorry if I couldn't see you immediately, but thank you very much for dropping by. Hope that you are staying safe, staying dry, and staying hydrated against the storm. And yes, Ren does agree. Ilonggos are naturally sarcastic. Milas says he didn't notice that before. The sarcasm kind of made us smart. Yeah, that is our thing. That is our thing. And for Husk, going back to what Husk said, Husk says there are many stereotypes in the US. Even county by county? That specific? I thought it was just a state thing, Husk. But you're telling me they even go from county by county? Wow, that's really specific now. So people from like, it's Adora Bunny says, still dry. Unfortunately, college graduates and working people are immune from not working during a stream. Yes, that's actually true. During a storm, sorry. Yes, that's true. For those of you who are watching, we do have... excuse me. For those of you who are watching who are not from the Philippines, this storm that we are going through right now, it's for some places it's signal number 5, and that's super bad because usually the highest level of storm signal that we have is up to signal number 4. So the closest American equivalent is for there to be like a type F6 hurricane, when normally F5 I think is the strongest. Correct me if I'm wrong, Husk. F5 is usually like the strongest hurricane number in America. So yeah. And then we know of category 5. Well, if you know of category 5, Husk, this storm is a category 6. So yeah. The only reason why it seems to be pretty sunny right now is that the storm has weakened significantly because of the Sierra Madre mountain range towards the Pacific Ocean. So yeah, save the Sierra Madre. Don't build the dam. Okay, so there. Whoa, 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 oh. Careful, 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 careful. Oh, okay, I'm getting the pattern here. I'm getting the pattern. Okay, let's try. Let's see if I actually get it. Yes, 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 yes. No. But I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Yes, 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 yes. No. Okay, they go in the other direction now. Yes, 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 yes. No. Okay, I missed that part where they go in the other direction. Okay. All right. Got alert for now. That's fine, Adora Bunny. Thank you very much for dropping by. And again, hope you stay safe. Yes. No! What? Oh. That was a different pattern. Okay. So let's go counterclockwise first. We'll focus on that. Yes. Now clockwise, and then watch out for the middle. Yes. Okay, now you threw me off. Now I figured it out. Okay, great job. We're fighting Lapu-Lapu now. We're just fighting all the Datus here. All the tribal chieftains from pre-colonial Philippines. It just reminds me, Lapu-Lapu was actually a hero featured in Mobile Legends. So yeah, if you want to get exposed to some Southeast Asian heroes, go play Mobile Legends. Yes! What? No. Welcome to Mobile Legends! 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deploy! I have never forgotten Mobile Legends, even if I stop playing it. The reason why? I don't want to play Mobile Legends, which is like the cell phone MOBA, like League of Legends. I don't want to play that game. I don't want to spend like 15 to 30 minutes playing that game and then lose. That's why I prefer playing Splatoon. It's 3 to 5 minutes, and I still lose. But still, it's very fast. At least the suffering is quick. Ow. Okay, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out, watch out, watch out! Oh, almost there. I got pinched. Yes, 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 yes. No. What? Okay. Okay, yes, 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 no, yes, 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 no. Okay. Malaya ka na, Filipino. Yeah, I'm gonna try downloading I'm gonna try checking EDF on Steam after this stream, just to check, you know, what's the capacity. And I don't know if I'm, you know, really should be comparing this because it's apples to oranges. But Husk, are you experiencing slowdown whenever you play EDF? Because that's a ton of enemies that you have on screen right there. I just watched your stream, and I was like, goodness gracious, I have no idea what's gonna happen if I stream that. No regrets! No regrets! I should be resting my voice, but I'm still hype. I need to stream. Well, my computer was able to play it with limited lag to my face. Oh, I see, I see. And I'm not sure if it's, again, Husk, you can tell me if you prefer to chat with this offline. But, you know, every 2 years I have to change my cell phone because, I have to change my cell phone because it's part of a postpaid plan. And one thing that I'm thinking about getting is an iPhone because I want to get a live 2D model. I want to get a live 2D model already. I don't know why, I just feel like it. And then I heard that the face tracking on iPhones is a lot better than others. So I don't know if you use that or if you use something like VTuber Studio. But then again, the thing is, one problem with VTuber Studio is that it's on Steam. So if you do that, it's gonna be you're gonna run into trouble with that, you know. It's not easy to play Steam games because VTuber Studio already occupies a slot, something like that. I think you get what I'm trying to say here. So yeah. Husk says, I know a nice Indonesian company that can hook you up. I run VTuber Studios with games. I see. And I'm assuming the Indonesian company that you're talking about, Husk, that's the Live 2D rigger, I assume. Right? So, okay. I'll keep that in mind. But for now, I'm gonna try my luck as a PNG tuber first. Because again, I don't know. I know it's because it's been a while since we've last interacted. I know Miles and Ren know me very well about this. If I get excited about a new thing, I will go full force right off the bat. It's like, ooh, monkey brain like this. I'm gonna do that. You know, I'm not gonna dip my toe in the water. No, I'm gonna take the plunge immediately because that's what I want. I'm always stuck in the conundrum of should I be conservative or should I just YOLO And sometimes I just YOLO. Husk says, that Indonesian company designed, modeled, and rigged my current form. So I bought all of their services at once. I see. All right. We'll see how that works. But I just want to give a shout out to the audience here in chat who may be watching the stream or the VOD. We do have my artist, Milas, here, who took care of my layouts, all the art, and also even my PNG tuber right now. So yeah, everybody make sure you follow Milas. Show him some love to the fellow artists in the community. Yes. Ren says, a leap of faith is what you're saying. Not really a leap of faith, Ren. I just call it a leap of monkey. An unga bunga leap. It's like, me commit. Me no halfway. Me go full send. Wait. Ah! Unga bunga, me like. Me see red thing, me like. Ah! I think I'm getting the pattern here. Just trust the system. Trust the system. No, trust the system again. Trust the system. 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 Yes, trust the system. Trust the system. No, don't trust the system. Okay. Keep trusting the system first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, go the other way. No. Okay, so 7. And then go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Watch out. Okay. Go backwards. There are too many folk who can't full send their live 2D because of money. That is very true. And I will say this. I do want to get a live 2D model, but... And even though I do have a day job, that's still a lot. That's still a lot of money. So, you know, I don't know. Maybe I could go check up the prices and see what I could do. I just hope this old tub of mine, this old laptop, can still handle a live 2D model. And not to mention the fact that I already have to play games on the lowest visual quality just so we can survive on stream. It's pretty telling. So yeah, if it doesn't work out, I'll stick to being a PNG tuber. Ain't no harm in that. You know, sometimes it ain't about the model, it's about the soul of the streamer. What am I saying? Believe it in your soul. Go full send, baby. Full send. I'm gonna go full send on my PNG tuber model. Not on the live 2D. Live 2D scary. Too much money. No ROI. Solusas says, yes, I'd say test things like VTube Studio and see. Models don't push the software any harder, so just use the free ones. I see. Okay. I streamed with the free cat for 3.5 months. Alright. Sure. I think I'll be asking off stream, Husk, for tips on that, because it's gonna be like a brand new field. So that, you know, I don't have... I think... And the reason why I want a live 2D model is pretty petty. Because if I stream in a Discord call with my friends, we're all going to be using reactive images. And because of that, I'll have to keep resizing. So the reason why I want to have a live 2D is so my live 2D model will always stay big. And then the reactive images will become smaller like this for my friends. So they can, you know, be put over there. But my live 2D would be this big. Very petty reason, but a reason nonetheless. Sometimes, you know, you do things for very petty reasons just because. Like for me, I did not expect to buy Platon earphones for my computer, but the reason why I bought it, it's red. Monkey brain see red thing. Monkey brain neuron activate. Me want. But Serjay, you don't need you don't need Platons. Platons are not good quality. You should buy much better quality headphones. Me don't care. Me see red thing. Me like. Full send. Okay. We're running into a bit of a conundrum again. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, 4. Okay, no. Okay, just walk. 1, 2, 3. What? They now go through 4? Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, nope. You're using Nelk Boys terms now? I don't even know what Nelk Boys is, but I'm basing it from, like, Zanny. Zanny is another Filipino YouTuber. He primarily focuses on For Honor and Star Wars games, and he likes to mention stuff like that. Bunga bunga, me caveman. Like that. So I don't know, maybe he's referencing them too, and I don't realize it as well. Full send came from Nelk Boys. Oh, those YouTube guys, I see. No, I'm not using Nelk. I didn't get it from Nelk Boys, I got it from Russian Badger. So I'm guessing Russian Badger might be doing that too, as a way to either mock the Nelk Boys or just, you know, get, you know, try to be in with the kids. How are you doing there, fellow kids? Me no like, me angry. Holy cow, watch out, watch out, watch out! Yes, yes, what? It's a memeable quote, I understand. Yeah, it's true. You know, sometimes you begin to forget where the originals come from anymore. Like, oh hi Mark! But then again, oh hi Mark is still pretty recognizable in its original form. I think it's, like Full Send is definitely something I did not know about. I thought it was a Russian Badger meme, but apparently not. What? Okay. Lapu Lapu, I hate you. Even though you're supposed to be one of the first heroes of the Philippines, I'm beginning to hate you now. Okay. Lapu Lapu, hero of the Philippines, slayer of Magellan. The only reason why Magellan was not the first person to circumnavigate the globe. Or so they say. What? Ah! Okay. Russian Badger, like his friends, are just in on the current memes. That is true, you know. They just like to send a bunch of current memes, but I guess their humor works, in a way. And Nelk Boys even named their podcast that, the Full Send Podcast. Interesting, interesting. You know, I do want to make a podcast with my friends, even though I'm not much of a podcast listener, you know? I don't want to just listen, because listening for me is good for, like, music. Because if I have a podcast running in the background, excuse me, a podcast usually contains relevant information. That's why I never really got into audiobooks, because, you know, audiobooks for me require my undivided attention. I'm not the type of person to put an audiobook in the background and then just, you know, let things happen. I need to be able to pay attention to the words, otherwise it just becomes noise. But when it comes to music, I can just leave it on in my headphones and then it becomes background noise and I don't mind that much. So anyway, going back to what I said, I was thinking of making a podcast with my friends like Ren and Milas, but I don't really know what we're going to talk about. So I don't know, in the future maybe. But I'm definitely not a fan of podcasts. So my Spotify is not even used for anything, really. The only reason why I have a Spotify premium account is if I do hand cam streams, I want to have something the audience can listen to. Definitely not Joe Rogan. No, we don't do that here. Ow! You should look for a more fun podcast then. I listened to one with random topics and not all of them are formally informative. That's a good point. I guess you could say, Milas and Ren, that if ever we're gonna venture into the world of podcasts, ours is just gonna be the kinds of stuff that we normally talk about in Discord, which is anything and everything under the sun. So there's that. Not Joe Rogan. He's got some imbalanced hot takes. Yeah, I am not a fan of Joe Rogan. I only liked Joe Rogan back when he was the host of Fear Factor on AXN way back in the day. But when he moved over to UFC and he had his own podcast, it's like, things are different. Joe Rogan is way, way different now. Not my cup of tea. Okay. Oh no. Ah! Okay, no. I think Ren and Milas know that even if I'm making a lot, as long as I'm making a lot of noises, that means that I'm not truly angry. I'm only really angry when I'm quiet. I think they can vouch for me that the only time that I'm really angry is when I'm quiet already. That's when you need to be afraid. Just kidding. There's a type of people who are really into Joe Rogan. I think I get what you're talking about. Yeah. So long as I keep making these weird... As long as I keep talking, we're okay. We're good. You're not gonna awake the dragon. God, that's such a cringy line. I like to commend George R.R. Martin for making what could have been a super amazing line into something that's super cringe when Viserys Targaryen says it. You don't want to awaken the dragon, do you? 7th place. Blasphemous. There is only one God. Wow, we're going hard right at the beginning. Goodness gracious. I think we're going to heaven. I'm fighting angels already. Oh boy. There's a certain type of people who are into Joe Rogan, Husk says. Yeah, just in the same way that there are some people who are into Andrew Tate. And I never even heard of Andrew Tate until recently. And they're like, holy cow, he's just everywhere now. But yeah, we don't need to discuss that much. So anyway, yeah. Milas says cringe, Viserys. So cringe, I'll ask the call over there to pull hot molten gold over on your head. You don't want to awake the dragon, do you? Since I know you were a fan of the Game of Thrones TV show, Milas, are you also watching House of the Dragon? You know, people are also up in arms there too, along just like they are with The Little Mermaid. Holy cow, people! Why? I suppose. Anyway, that's up to them. But House of the Dragon as a whole, at least I can say this about House of the Dragon. We don't have to worry about deriving from the source material because the story for House of the Dragon is already finished. So all they have to do is just worry about following the source material all the way till the end. House of the Dragon, heck yeah, another new episode coming. It's getting great. That's good. And then Huss says, there's a lot of things in the US. We're a lot more divided in viewpoint nowadays. That's true. You know, people are getting a lot more outspoken. But then again, you know, that's just how it is. I think House of the Dragon, that's during the time of the Dance of the Dragon, right? Because before, when they introduced House of the Dragon, I think the concept was it would start from the very beginning, during the time of Aegon the Conqueror, but now they're fast-forwarding it to the time of the Dance of the Dragons. So, I think that's what it is. 170 years or something before Game of Thrones. Okay, so that's during the time of the Dance of the Dragons, then. I actually got the book that it's based from. Was this the history book of Westeros or something like that? I forgot the exact name. You can buy it on Google Play, and yeah, it really does cover the entire history from Aegon the Conqueror all the way to a certain king, because George R.R. Martin, unfortunately, is still very busy with other things that he can't go from the rest. The plan was that the rest of the history books would cover the remaining. I think I clicked something. Can you still hear me? Just doing a double check. Hello? I think we're still good, right? I might have clicked something. Ah, okay, great. All right. So I cannot wait to see who is the grandparent of the Mad King. I see, yes. So yeah, there's a bunch of things happening in the history books that still haven't been covered yet. So yeah, look forward to that in the future. Okay, let's see what's the pattern. What's the pattern here? I just want to see them cover the time period of Baelor the Blessed. That would be interesting. The holiest Targaryen king. Ow. But yeah, if they really want to rake in the numbers, Dance of the Dragons is a very good time period. They even have Matt Smith there, one of the previous Doctor Who characters. You know what? People love talking about Doctor Who, and I'm going to... maybe I should try talking about watching Doctor Who too. And a lot of people in Doctor Who moved on to become famous actors in other shows too. The one that I really am reminded of is I believe his name is Matthew Capaldi, the old guy. He was the one in the latest Suicide Squad movie, Mila's. The one with the screws on his head. That guy. So yeah. Matthew Capaldi, and then there was also a female doctor that came right after him. And that, unfortunately, also generated its own controversy. Oh, Matthew Capaldi, yeah, famous before Who. Yeah, maybe it's just because I never really heard of him before Doctor Who, and that's just on me. And then we also have Matt Smith, and then one of the other actors. I need to know some of them. And then the other guy, what was his name? I think he was the one who played Killmonger in Jessica Jones. I think that was he was another doctor as well. And now that Daniel Craig is no longer James Bond, there's also a controversy again. Yeah, there we go. David Tennant. There we go. That's him. So yeah. Oh no, not Killmonger. Excuse me. Kilgrave. The Purple Man. Yeah, there we go. Killmonger's in Black Panther. Excuse me. Whoops. That's the problem when your aliases sound similar. You know, people get confused, you know. I don't know, I still like Killmonger. Killmonger was a great villain in Black Panther. And Black Panther, I think, is one of my favorite Marvel movies, aside from The Winter Soldier. If only because the soundtrack in Black Panther was the best part of it. In my opinion, aside from Winter Soldier, Black Panther has the most recognizable and distinct soundtrack. Everything else sounds too orchestral or too forgettable, in my opinion. But when they got to Black Panther, that was the magic that actually made it all work. And then Miles says, Kilgrave is the most dangerous Marvel live-action villain, in his opinion. I mean, if you think about it, yeah. I mean, being able to mind control people. Mind control is always underestimated. But people need to understand, you know, if you're able to control how someone moves and acts and thinks, that's pretty OP, actually. And he is deranged too. Very, very good points. And one thing, I just want to share a funny story, because I remember before, when Facebook was still new, I did not play Farmville, I did not play all of those other games, but I frequently played those games where you could like be a superhero, choose your superhero power, and stuff like that on Facebook. Those were the things that I spent a lot of time on back in the day. And one of those is that you will be assigned a random superhero power, and yeah, just fight it out via text with other players. And for me, my superhero power at the time was memory manipulation. And then I was like, oh man, that's such a boring power. What am I supposed to do with that? I want to throw fireballs. So yeah, I was still very immature in my understanding of how dangerous mind control powers can actually be. And now that I've actually seen how dangerous mind control powers can be in anime, like what's this? In anime like Code Geass or Bleach, yeah, it ain't so bad after all. I'm the gaslight man. That's true. Okay. Yes. No, I'm your friend. You didn't mean to do this. I'm your best friend. They're your enemies. So, you know, if you think about it, if the memory manipulation is done right, that's terrifying, you know? It can be terrifyingly OP. So, yeah. Speaking of Bleach, Bleach is finally gonna get its final season. Hold on, I think I have a call. Hold on. Let me go on mute first. Hold on. Hello, if anyone can still hear me, I'm still here. Looks like someone got the wrong number. And you know how long I have been living away from Iloilo when I'm not responding sarcastically. I did not say, oh, good thing that you realize it's the wrong number. No, I just said, no, sorry, you have the wrong number. Oh my goodness, we're fighting Bathala. Wow, okay. We're fighting the top god of Philippine mythology now. Interesting. He's, for those of you who know, he's like the Zeus most of the time in Philippine mythology. And I say most of the time because, again, you know, when you live in an archipelago with a bunch of people from different beliefs, chances are you're not going to be pretty united when it comes to your religions as well, and your mythological figures. So they made Bathala into Star Platinum, pretty much. Okay. So according to Milos, when you say memory manipulation, It's less of mind control and more influencing future actions, since you can only influence, manipulate memories, which is true. I mean, I can't tell you, go here, do this, do that, but I can tell you that I've been your childhood friend since I've been your childhood friend, and you've always been loyal to me. And so as a favor to your childhood friend, you wouldn't mind doing this thing that you normally wouldn't do, would you? So, as a favor to your old friend. So, that's the danger right there. So, yeah, in short, mind powers are not as bad after all as I thought. You don't need to focus on throwing fireballs if you can just tell people to do what you want them to do. Ah! Gaslight Man and his trusty Caucasian sidekick, White. Oh goodness gracious, Husk. We know what to do. We know what to do when we become superheroes. Holy cow! If we can find your, if we can bring you back into a flesh body, then we know what to do. Whoop! Trust the process. No, it did not. Okay, yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Ooh, no. Now! Too early. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah. What? Ah! My greatest lie, that I am still human when I have transcended humanity. Yes, look at that. Nice work. Wah, 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 wah. Ow. Being human is a lie. You know what's still the biggest lie? The Philippines is a fictional country in this game. Milas, Ren, we have been living a lie. Our country does not exist, bro. Imagine White Lie screeching and prancing around a defenseless crying person crouched while covering his ears. You know what, Milas? That reminds me of that little drawing that you made on that you shared with me before. The really annoying dragon. You know why? Because not only is that dragon breathing fire and destroying your home, it screeches like an air raid siren when it's flying around. So as it's burning down your home, you have to deal with the fact that it's a really annoying screech as well. And no, not the dragon that Viserys Targaryen is. Not the cringy dragon. Just the annoyingly cute dragon. Whoop! Whoa, wow, okay. We need to be careful here. What? Okay. Yes. Yes. Wow, okay. Yes. Stay right. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay, okay. Stay to the right. Down. Oh, okay. Stay to the right. Yo, no. Stay to the right. Nope. Again. Yeah. No. Nice. 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 Nah. No. Okay. Almost there. I can feel it in my bones. We're almost at the end of this level. We're at puzzle 81 out of 83. If you can check the lower right corner, we're at puzzle 81 and 83. That means just 2 more patterns and we'll be done with this, and I can end the stream. Holy cow. Yes. Wow, okay. Yes. Ah! That makes it more hard to beat. You get all these conflicting emotions when you hear annoyance, burning agony, and cuteness overload. A truly disorienting, hellish being. The super annoying dragon. I wonder what the VOD people are gonna think about when they hear me squealing like this. They're gonna be like, what in the world has this person been taking? If this is gonna single-handedly kill my chance at Twitch affiliate, then I don't blame them. Whoop! Whoop! But Gangnam Style, yes! Whoop! I think I just got punched. I got punched in the face. No. 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 Okay. Yes. Believe in the power. Believe in yourself. Believe in your strength. Yes. 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 Nice work. What the? Gagi pare. That's definitely a gagi pare moment. There we go. Okay, let's get back to it. Okay, nope. Find the opening. Trust the process. Trust the process. Nope. Okay, here we go. Find the opening. Trust the process. Trust the process. Trust the process. Trust the process. Yes, 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 yes. Nice! Spiral 8 complete. Be gone, Batala. Number 6. I couldn't just stand there knowing that they wouldn't go to heaven. Knowing that they don't know what's wrong. And I could save them even if it was by force. Look at that. Hey, good job. Hey! Nice work. Great, great job. That's what happens when you trust the process. Great job, Milas. Thanks very much for that. Okay, so we are going on the board. Number 6. Beat that, Husk. Just kidding. You know, we're not really that toxic competitive here. No, if it works, it works. So yes, I think I'm gonna end it here. We're already at 10 a.m. I think I'm still gonna go ahead and try to get some exercise done and get to work. Oh, you're about to? Okay, challenge accepted, brother. But it hopefully will be in a more friendly environment, and I'll try to get EDF 5. But in the meantime, I would like to thank everybody who stuck by me and chose to be with me today on this Monday morning in the Philippines. And if you haven't not yet followed me on Twitch, give me a follow. I'm almost at 50 followers, right? And hopefully to get affiliate on my quest to affiliate. So that's Serjay Svek Twitch on Twitch. And if you want to follow my VODs on YouTube, follow Serjay Svek. And hopefully I'll be seeing you again on the next stream. Again, I won't be able to stream tonight because I have some stuff to do. But by tomorrow, I'll be going back at it again. Hopefully, tomorrow night at 8 p.m., I will play Splatoon 3 Story Mode. So be on the lookout for that. And I'll talk to you again soon. So once again, my name is Serjay Svek. Hope I brought a little more color to your day. You take care and always stay safe. Bye now.